Okay, so Dehya has been out for a little while now, and I just wanted to make this video as like a little miniature follow-up to my tier list video where I said that Dehya was like the worst character in the game. Basically, I stand by everything I said. You all of her talents and whatnot are just terrible. I mean, the way her abilities work, it's not very good. The only real use she has is maybe as like a Zhongli replacement, because she can basically give infinite interruption to resistance to interruption during the use or skills duration, which is it's fine, not amazing. I mean, Zhongli exists, and unlike shielding in general, which gives you the exact same thing but also makes it so you don't take any damage, she does the same thing but you do take damage still. Her normal attacks literally go unused. Her burst doesn't really work with any other ability in the game very well, except maybe Mona. That's about it. It's extremely short duration, and it's just never good. Not a ton of damage. I mean, all in all, she's just not super strong, and that's really the only problem with her. I mean, if you're going based on purely on design, she's like one of the best designed characters in the game, in my opinion. She looks really good. I saw that her constellations can make her pretty decently strong, at least compared to what she starts as anyway. But all in all, just not very good. But the other thing I wanted to talk about was 3.6 and the most likely characters that are coming out during that patch and their kits and whatnot. Obvious candidate number one is going to be Nahida. Just because if they stick to the usual pattern, she's due for a rerun. So I'm not going to bother going too much in detail about her and what she does and all that. Everyone knows what she does. She's really strong, really good. But the thing I want to talk about was new characters and potential other rerun characters. I think one of the most likely candidates that I want to get up for on this account, because I think she's really good, probably Nilou. Just due to the simple fact that Kaveh is coming out, and Kaveh, if his leaks are right, I'm not gonna 100% guarantee that they're right, but if his leaks are right, he's a Bloom-focused Dendro main DPS, who has a kit. It has it built into his kit that to just boost the damage of blooms. Which, if they work with Bountiful Cores, which is Nilou's blooms, I think it'll be really strong with her and make up for a really good partner for her. And so if they do adhere to the other thing they like to do, which is when they release characters who are especially tailored to certain 5-star characters, they like to release them together. They didn't do that with Mika and Eula, but they have done that for most other niche characters. So I think there's a good chance that Nilou will get a rerun in addition to being run alongside Kaveh. As far as the other likely candidates for a rerun, the most likely one would probably be Eula, just due to the fact that he hasn't been rerun in ages now. And they just are about to release a new support character that's tailored to her and boosting physical damage. And she's like the premier physical DPS, so it's safe to assume that she's going to be rerun, although it's not impossible that they run someone else. But at this point, it'd be kind of like weird of them not to run Eula. Aside from that, the other character that's coming that's not a rerun character would be Baizhu. And I think Baizhu could be pretty interesting. I think he has a lot of potential as a sort of pseudo Zhongli replacement, just due to the fact that he's Dendro and he'll work better in Dendro focused teams. I think a Ganyu team could be very interesting as well, because specifically the Ganyu Melt team, because the variation of that has a Dendro unit like Nahida, for example, to apply burning to enemies, so that Ganyu can proc melt off of the pyro aura that's been applied to said enemies. And he'll work really well with that, I imagine, just due to the fact that A, he's a shielder, which Ganyu likes for providing resistance to interruption. And that he also does do off-field Dendro application thanks to his kit, which, in case you don't know, basically how it works, or how it will supposedly work, that for the duration of his burst, which is 14 seconds. Every 2.5 seconds, his current shield will break and he'll make a new one. Every time it does that, it supplies Dendro to the surrounding area. So, it's pretty good for that, just in general, because for 14 seconds, you basically have a shield for that entire time and Dendro application for that entire time. As long as it's good enough application to keep proccing Dendro reactions instantly, frequently enough, he should be fine. Also helps that he's a Catalyst user, which means that he can run Brilliant Tales of Dragon Slayers, which is really nice. All in all, I think 3.6 will be pretty good, and I can't wait to see it. Hopefully it has... if it does have Nilu, I'm definitely pulling Nilu, because I just really, really want Nilu. I skipped her last time for this account that I use most often. So I'm just going to get her. I also saw that there's apparently some new artifacts coming out that will help her specifically quite a bit, because there's a new HP percent 2-piece artifact coming out, which will just help any free-to-play player just get her max HP. So it's pretty good, and I look forward to it. That's all for me. Thank you very much if you've been listening. Have a nice day.